Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to this latest episode of Fresh Review Friday. So sit back, relax, grab your cigar, maybe a drink, and enjoy. What's up, guys, and welcome to another Fresh Review Friday. And this is going to be a Fresh Review Friday exclusive because I have been sent a couple of cigars from a good buddy of mine who has pretty much been supporting Dad Smoking Cigars since the beginning. And this guy has been hard at work for the last couple of years, putting together not only his own brand, but also having his own cigars made. And I am fortunate enough to have the privilege of being the first to review them because I don't even think these things are on the market yet. So I am honored and privileged and very much excited to be the first to review one of two cigars from the DeadMansInk line, and that is the DeadMansInk Cyanide. Cue music. What's up, guys? You're watching Dad Smoking Cigars, sponsored by Casa Cuevas Cigars, from our casa to yours. Thank you for joining me for another Fresh Review Friday. As I said before, I'm crazy excited. I've been looking forward to this for a while. And to kind of give you a little bit of a background on what I'm going to be reviewing and basically the person, the brand, all of that good stuff, I'm going to be reviewing as I said before, the DeadMansInk Cyanide. Now, DeadMansInk is a brand, basically an Instagram platform run by my buddy Ethan McDonald. Now, Ethan has been with Dad Smoking Cigars since the beginning when Tim and I first started Dad Smoking Cigars. I think Ethan was one of the first friends that we made on social media who supported us and, was basically, tagged us in a bunch of posts, liked so much of our stuff. We got connected, and what really sucks, though, I will say this, is that he lives so close, and yet we haven't hung out. And Ethan, we're going to fix that soon, buddy. Seriously, we got to hang out. You have been so supportive and amazing, and I'm so grateful and happy to support you now in this new business venture. Well, it's not new for you. You've been working on it for the last couple of years, and it's coming to fruition, and I get to hold this really cool cigar pouch in my hand. So before I crack this bad boy open, I'm going to show you a couple of the other things that I got sent along with the cigars. This will be the first of two I'm going to be reviewing. This one's called the Cyanide. The next one is called the Nocturna, so that you can expect to see that next week. But some cool swag that I got along with the cigars. And as you can see on my Hydro Flask, I got the DeadMansInk logo sticker, which is pretty sick looking, pretty awesome design. I've always enjoyed and loved that. Got a couple of coasters. Check this stuff out. And of course, the DeadMansInk patch. And since I got the coasters out, I'm going to put my drink on this one right here. So set this one down. And but the coolest thing, in my opinion, is this. Now, I don't know if you can see that clearly, but that is the DeadMansInk cigar ring. It's a cigar ring. Now, this is, as far as ring size is concerned, I was told it was a size 15. So sadly, too big for my finger, even too big for my thumb. Can't put it on there at all. So, but it definitely does fit this one. So I'm going to go ahead and open up this sleeve. And very, very nice. So, my goodness. Wow, that is a big cigar. This is the Cyanide, and I'm going to go ahead and tell you a little bit about the makeup of the cigar, which means I got to take a quick look at my phone. So, I'm going to cut probably these next 10 to 15 seconds. Alright, this, as I said before, I've said it a few times already, this is the Cyanide, and the Cyanide is an Oscuro-aged, full-bodied, strong cigar aimed at the seasoned cigar smoker. I like to think that I fit in that category, so we'll see how I feel once I start getting through this. Its filler is a combination of superior-aged Dominican Piloto, Dominican Olor, Nicaraguan Ligero, and Honduran Criollo, I never say that right, 98, which is beautifully wrapped in a black USA Connecticut broadleaf wrapper. Now, these are the suggestions that Ethan said you should pair it with, and they're interesting pairings, if I do say so myself, but I'm actually very curious. I don't have any of those things with me right now, sadly, but I got my rye whiskey. We'll see how that pairs. So it says apple whiskey, The flavored sweeter whiskeys, pair with a Sprite maybe, mixed drink, and a fruit snack or a pork chop. So that had to have been some interesting test pairings that were done, figuring all that out. My hat's off to you, Ethan. This is just, I'm super excited. So I'm going to take this badass cigar ring and I'm going to put it on here. I'm going to go ahead and put it on the top because the bottom, so you can see it's got a little bit, it's gotten kind of an oval shape, which is interesting. I'm wondering how that's going to go. I don't know if that's something that happened while I was in the pouch or what, but I give it a little squeeze and it kind of shapes back out. So here we go. Check that out. I mean, seriously, how awesome is that? Give it a little bit of a better view. So, okay. I've talked enough about the awesomeness that is DeadMansInk and this new to me. I mean, I'm so excited. So here we go. No more talkie. More smoky. That's some interesting flavors on the cold draw. Draw's a little bit tight. I mean, I try to be honest with everything regarding my reviews, so I think I pooched the cut just a little bit. Got a little bit of that shoulder kind of coming loose, so I'm going to try and keep that together as best as possible. Do not want to ruin this experience at all, because that would just be tragic. Very aromatic on the cold draw. I'm trying to place it. It's definitely a fruit kind of flavor, a little bit of a fruitiness to it, but I can't quite place it. It's already a mystery. I haven't even started smoking this. So here we go. You guys ready? You ready? You sure? I don't know if I'm ready, but here we go. Toast it up. Whoa. I honestly think I've never ever had a first draw like that before in terms of flavor. I don't think I've quite tasted anything like that before. Maybe save for a little bit, just a little bit, unlike a really good quality infused cigar I had years ago, but it's not like sweet, super sweet. It's got a sweetness to it, yes, but it's not like super sweet or crazy like flavored or anything like that. So get that a little bit. Wow, that is something else. And in full transparency, this is my buddy, this is my friend. I'm not saying any of this because it's my buddy or my friend or because I'm trying to do him a solid, but it's just the reality, the truth. This is such a unique flavor. Draw is still a little tight. Smoke output so far, and I'm not, obviously in any way thinking that it's going to remain this way throughout the cigar. Smoke output's not terribly strong, but that's getting overshadowed by the fact that I'm getting a really good, smooth, rich flavor out of this. And it's just fantastic, and I really wish that dog would shut up. You're going to have to get used to that. We just got new neighbors. They're nice people, but their dogs were just rude. So they don't know how to be quiet. They hear people, they hear stuff, and they just start talking. So what can I say? I'm 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100 really smooth retrohale. Man, it's got a nice, just really subtle sweetness, not overpowering, not too strong, but I like it. I can't place it though. I think that's kind of where it would pair nice with like a fruit snack or like a gummy. Yeah, I'm kind of getting not like a fruit snack flavor, but I see why it would pair. So I'm gonna actually take a sip of my rye. Nice, real nice. Well, I've kind of dragged out that first little bit just because I wanted to kind of I want to give this cigar a fair bit of attention because it is brand new, and I'm still super psyched about it that I get to be one of the first to try it, or the first really, outside of those that Ethan is working with and testing and trying the cigars. But yeah, this is going to be a treat. I can tell already is. So anyways, I'm going to try and smoke this bad boy down, hopefully not too quick, through the first third, and I will let you guys know my thoughts right after that. See you in a sec. Oh, hello everyone, and I am back wrapping up the first third of the dogs are excited too. Anyway, it was quiet and I totally interrupted it for them. They're not happy about it, and you know what, I can kind of understand that, so I'm going to try not to antagonize them too much. Hopefully they get used to hearing me talk. So far, not yet. My voice carries, and they don't like it. So wrapped up the first third, and my gosh, dogs, I love them, but they can be annoying. I'm just chilling in my backyard. Come on, man. Stupid dog. Oh gosh, really need to get better recording space. Anyway, wrapped up the first third, and it is a very tasty cigar, and very unique flavors. I'm really having a hard time putting my finger on what those flavors are, because I kind of see how they would pair really well with like the fruit snack, like it said in Ethan's description when he was telling me about the cyanide and the message he sent, and I see how I almost went inside and grabbed one of my kids' fruit snacks, but I decided to just refrain. I don't know why, Ethan, sorry, I know you recommended it and I didn't even do it, so what the heck, but what can I say? I just didn't feel like going inside and making my wife, deal with how I smell right now. But anyway, so it has kind of those like fruity, sweet overtones. Definitely some really nice kind of breadiness. Again, a little bit on the sweeter side, but it's got a full, rich flavor. Very tasty, very smooth. I haven't had any bitterness, no real like peppery notes or anything like that. The smoke output has gotten considerably better as I've smoked it. The burn isn't terribly straight. I've had to correct it a couple times. Really tried to wait that out and not let my OCD kick in with, it not being razor straight, because not every cigar is. Even some of the best cigars out there don't burn razor straight. But had to correct it a little times, but it hasn't gone out once. It's just a very tasty, flavorful cigar. Very good flavors in it, and I can't quite get over just how unique it tastes, because I haven't quite had something like this. Before, or now that I can remember. And I'm just really enjoying it, and it hasn't transitioned so far. The flavors have remained pretty consistent. It's gotten a little soft to the touch, but I don't think that is in any way a negative against the construction or anything like that. I think it was just rolled a little bit on the looser side, but it is definitely got some very good flavors. It's pairing pretty well with my Sagamore Spirits Calvados finished rye whiskey, and so yeah, I'm really liking this a lot. I hope I get another chance to have another one so I can kind of pair it with some of the other stuff that Ethan was suggesting. But it is a very flavorful, very tasty, very rich cigar, and I'm liking it a lot. So I'm going to keep smoking it, and I'm going to let you know if there's any other surprises or anything like that as I smoke it down past the second, third, and you'll hear my thoughts then. So I'll see you then. Alright guys, whoa, smoke output is pretty incredible at this point, don't you think? Alright, well, just finishing up the second third of the DeadMansInk Cyanide, and I am enjoying this cigar so much. Again, guys, and you know, again, one of the things I really try to pride myself on is honesty in my cigar reviews. And if you've watched any of the past cigar reviews, whether it's just me or when Tim and I did reviews together, a common theme is we tend to be, you know, we tend to be pretty kind when it comes to our reviews. But at the same time, we point out the things that, you know, we like and don't like about the cigar, whether it be flavor, construction, or burn, or different types of things. But I'm honestly really enjoying this cigar a lot. It's one of the more unique flavor profiles I've tried in recent memory, and it's something that is kind of blowing me away. I mean, just the unique flavors, because it's got kind of, like I said, a little bit of a fruity flavor profile to it, but at the same time it's very rich and smooth, a little bit of that breadiness, slight bit of that kind of, I don't know if there's so much cocoa in it, but maybe a little bit of that coffee flavor notes in there, and it's just a very tasty smoke. I'm liking it a lot, and it's very unique. And it's one that I really hope I get the chance to smoke again. Ethan, I want to support you, man, so tell me what your price point is, man, because I want to buy some of these cigars once they're ready to be bought up and stuff like that. I want to have a few more of these in my humidor. I'm looking forward to trying the next one next week. That's going to be awesome. So yeah, man, want to smoke this again for sure, because it is a tasty smoke, and I'm really grateful I got the privilege to be the first to review it, and I'm very excited to get on to the next one. But obviously got to keep smoking this one, don't want it to be over just yet. Very good, so I'm going to get on with that and wrap it up, and I will let you guys know my final thoughts in just a sec. Okay guys, wrapping up, and I just cut my head off in the frame. Wrapping up the DeadMansInk Cyanide, and this has been quite the experience. And I gotta say, I haven't had a cigar experience like this in quite a while. Very unique, very different flavor profile, a sweetness, almost like a candy-like sweetness to it. It was just so strange and good and really, really tasty. And some of the pairings that, like, I remember when I first read the pairings that Ethan suggested and the message he sent me, was just like fruit snacks, you know, like the flavored whiskeys and pork chops and stuff like that. This is like a Sprite, you know, pair it with a Sprite, which I might want to do that the next time. Maybe I'll like mix some kind of, you know, maybe I'll mix some flavored whiskey with Sprite. I don't know. Maybe that's sacrilegious. Forget I said that. Some people might say, well, flavored whiskey is sacrilegious anyway, so I digress. But yeah, a very unique flavor profile, very unique in so many ways. I'm so glad I got to be, and sorry about the sprinklers. Not here a little later than usual, and that's when they kick on. But yeah, this is a really great cigar, and I'm enjoying it so much. I'm sad to see it end, but got one more to try. I'm excited about that. And yeah, this is just a killer smoke. Ethan, my hat's off to you, buddy. I just, again, I'm so honored and privileged that I got to be the first to review this. Thank you for trusting me with to give my input on your cigar. I'm sure there's a lot of work that got put into it, from what tobacco you're going to use, the blending process, all that kind of stuff. You know, I know there's a lot of work that goes into cigars, a lot of care, a lot of love, and I know that you didn't mess around. You don't mess around with this kind of stuff, so I am very honored and happy that I got to try this, and it is a treat, absolute treat. So thank you for that, and I hope you guys enjoyed the input and the things I said about it. Be sure to check out DeadMansInk on Instagram. I'm going to try and leave a link in the description below. Try to remember to leave a link. I usually forget to do that, unfortunately, sometimes. So for sure, check out DeadMansInk. Great page. And I almost forgot to mention, this adds an extra level of coolness to what Ethan's doing. Ethan got a shout out by none other than Sensei John Kreese himself, the star of Cobra Kai, Martin Kove, from the original Karate Kid movies, number 1 and number 3, and now he is a star of Cobra Kai, Sensei John Kreese, and Sensei John Kreese loves his cigars. Got a shout out from from Martin Kove on Instagram. How cool is that? So pretty badass, I must say. So, and this cigar is badass, and the swag I got with it is badass, and I'm gonna try and see how many times I can get away with saying badass. So anyways, thank you, Ethan. This cigar was amazing. My final thoughts are: flavor fantastic, construction's really good. Burn was a little bit wonky, but honestly, I really don't hold that against the construction at all. Again, even some of the, you know, bigger name cigars don't have the greatest burn pattern, so that really isn't a big deal. Didn't canoe, didn't tunnel, so that's great. And I think, honestly, this cigar is worthy of a 90 rating, and I mean that honestly. This is a 90 cigar in my book, so I give it a solid 90. And for a brand new cigar, it's killer. I love it. I can't wait to smoke it again and have that experience again. So thank you, Ethan of DeadMansInk. You're doing a fantastic job. I wish you all the best and all the success in the world. So yeah, get connected with Ethan, get connected with DeadMansInk, and you might find yourself trying this cigar and the Nocturnus, which I'm going to be reviewing next week. So yeah, definitely check it out. And yeah, guys, that's really all I have to say. Great smoke. I enjoyed it. Honor and privilege to get to be the first to review it. I'm super stoked. And so thank you guys for joining me for this edition of Fresh Review Friday. Hope you enjoyed. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and all of that good stuff. Ring that bell so you get notifications of all videos from Dad Smoking Cigars. Thank you guys so much, and I will catch you in the next one. Hey guys, thanks again for tuning into this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and also follow Dad Smoking Cigars on dads_smoking_cigars on Instagram, and be sure to check us out on Facebook. Until then, guys, stay smoky, and I'll see you in the next one.